Hi, I'm Adam. Nathan's been telling you so far about this fork in the road, this making a choice either to be with Christ or without Christ. To be with Christ means a whole heck of a lot of things. I mean, much more than can be said in just a short conversation or a short snippet. But the question is still up in the air as to why choose Christ. I mean, what's the point of it all? What does it all mean? In the scriptures, they teach us about a day of judgment, the day of the Lord. And this is going to be a day where Christ returns, and all the nations, every person in the world will stand before him. And the way the scriptures teach us is that on the one hand, he will put those who belong to him, the sheep, and on the other, he'll put the goats, those who don't. The point of the whole story and narrative is to tell us that the people are going to be separated, pulled apart. One group of people will, of course, be judged. The other people, they'll be blessed. They'll rule next to Christ in the end. Going back to the question of why Christ? Why choose him? I mean, why behave yourself? Why have good manners? Why live a righteous life? The point is to prepare yourself now, today, for the future that will be, the future day of judgment, the new heavens and the new earth. When I came back to faith in my mid-20s, this is something that really has been hitting me hard, is what is the meaning of everything? Who am I? And why even bother leading a good life? The whole point is to be ready, to be prepared, to be alert and awake. That way when Christ returns in this new age, this new era, the new earth comes, I'll have a place in it. It'll be my home. That really is it. I mean, think about it. It's just the world is going to change. Everything will be turned upside down on its head and made right. And this is a future event we're expecting. This is going to be the reality of our existence. Who am I going to be going into that? If I'm a type of person who lies, who steals, who oppresses, who destroys other people's lives and my own, then I just won't have a place in that new world. I'll be, as the scriptures teach, the place of the gnashing of the teeth, the torment, the desolation. I mean, it won't be a life. It'll be something unbearable, undesirable. It'll be horrible for me. Or I could accept Christ and his teachings, to proclaim him as my King, as my Lord and my God, and forsake all other powers and authorities. And then, having accepted him, follow his teachings, obey his commands. And that way, in the day of judgment, I won't be left unprepared or undressed, fitting the world that's going to be. I'll have a place in it. It'll be my home. So the fork in the road that Nathan's teaching you about, who's trying to explain to you, is something very important here and now in your present life, in your present situation. Because right now you're demonstrating to God what sort of person you will be when he brings his kingdom here and establishes it. So behaving yourself and having good manners and choosing the one side of the road versus the other, it's very important here and now. And I just urge and implore you to consider it, to think and to study and to look at yourself. And maybe one day even accept Christ as your King. And thank you.